Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Chris, you know me as the username SWAT in the chat room. The question I had was, what do you know about solid-state hard drives? Are they any better than normal hard drives? I don't know anything about them. I've just kind of heard it floating around a little bit about these solid-state hard drives, and I was just wondering are they better? You know, what kind of info? Anyway, just thought I'd try to get your opinion on it. Anyway, thank you.
Alright, so I apologize for the audio quality. That's SWAT in the chat room, and yes, he is a member of SWAT. He's even sending me a hat with my name on it so I can wear it around town so people can think that I'm elite and everything with my SWAT cap. He's asking about solid-state hard drives, and while we've talked about solid-state in the past and what it means, basically having no moving parts in any particular device, like a USB device, solid-state, no moving parts. This little removable media stick here, no moving parts, solid-state. Solid-state hard drives, essentially, are hard drives that don't have moving parts. Or maybe there's some that have hybrids between solid state and memory inside a hard drive, as well as the regular old moving parts of a hard drive. The idea of a solid state hard drive is with no moving parts, no friction. Number one, it's faster, and number two, it's better in a more portable construct. So, you know, some of the weight that gets added to a laptop is specifically with the hard drive. Now, on its own, it doesn't weigh that much, but when you add everything to it, well, then it really starts to add up. More than anything, it's also the thickness, because you're dealing with platters, you're dealing with, you know, physical media, moving parts. You have to have space to move around in, and so because of this, moving parts and add bulk, they add friction, they add weight, they also add the complexity of what happens if you move the drive while it's trying to write. Could you damage the hard drive? Yeah, you could. Now, that's a regular hard drive. A solid-state drive, if there are no moving parts, well, I could shake this around all day long and nothing would ever happen to it, at least by shaking it up and down. I mean, there's no moving parts. So, a solid-state hard drive is coming. It's not exactly prevalent throughout the industry, most likely attainable through a lot of high-end systems, but eventually most, if not all, laptops will start shipping with solid-state drives, making it faster, easier, quicker to get into the operating system. In fact, some people have speculated, you know, future operating systems, instead of sitting on the hard drive, will sit completely in memory or in some kind of solid state capacity, and then just load immediately without having to go through the hard drive spin up and loading and blah 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 blah. The hard drive slows things down. Solid state, in theory, can speed things up. There's no friction, there's no moving parts. Now, I know that there are actually systems that are built, software that's built, that essentially does this with Windows, at least today. There are cards that you can add to your computer that install Windows directly to this, you know, solid-state memory, and then load directly from there. And the operating system is way more responsive when the whole thing is sitting in memory or in a solid-state capacity, RAM, than it is compared to being on a hard drive. It's so much faster when there's no friction. So it's the future. The future is here today. Kind of. Like I said, there are some hybrids out there, some drives that are a combo between solid state as well as physical magnetic media, at least. So, you know, that I say keep your eyes peeled. If you have the opportunity to get a solid state drive, I say, yeah, take it. Especially if you have the opportunity to grab it in some kind of laptop capacity, a mobile capacity, because again, it's going to be better for your data sitting on one of these things, or, well, a solid state media. It wouldn't exactly look like this compared to sitting on the hard disk, again, because when you're lugging around a laptop, the last thing you want is your hard drive to just stop working if, you know, it got damaged in any capacity, and there's far less likelihood of a solid state device getting damaged through motion. Actually, I don't think it can get damaged by doing this compared to traditional hard drives. And then at that point you have to ask, well, are we really going to call it a hard drive anymore? I don't know. I guess it's not really a hard drive. Well, it is a hard drive. Anyway, that's just a matter of semantics at that point. Solid state media, it's the way of the future. In fact, some people are saying that beyond that, we're looking at the fiber optics or storing information in holograms of some kind. This is amazing stuff. I can't wait for the future. I wish it was here today. That's just me. Well, if you have any suggestions for companies that are making affordable solid-state media in terms of hard drive capacity, by all means make those suggestions. I'd be interested in taking a look at one, that's for sure. Having recently just upgraded my memory on my MacBook Pro, I can tell you that it's way more responsive with twice the amount of memory. I can only imagine how much more responsive if the entire thing was operating in solid state. Oh God, it would just be a dream come true. Let me know what you think. You're welcome to leave a comment, remark, or of course swing by the chat room anytime, day or night, no matter if you have a hard drive or you're just running on solid state. We'll take you day or night, 24 hours a day at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.